Hawke's Bay dairy farmers Nick and Nikki Dawson have moved to once-a-day milking of their heifer herd. This change is just one of the ways this award-winning couple are increasing production, lowering herd stress and reducing impact on the environment.
Well, we're equity partnerships where the managers, our partners live in Palmerston North, they're farmers themselves. They're 60%, we're 40% equity. Formed a company, the company pays all the bills and we take a manager's wage. There's 144 hectares of better land and about 35 hectares of this worst stuff out the back here. Different soil types, there's pumice on ash at the front and out here it's more clay. Easy to roll in on the front of the farm and a bit steeper out the back here. It's not your typical dairy farm, but you make the best of what you're given, and this is what we're given, and I think this once a day thing's going to work for out here. We milk 350 at the front of the farm, which the farm was first designed for, so the paddock sizes are perfect for them, and about 100 out the back here. Originally I thought, if you've got the staff on hand, why not milk them twice a day? If the grass is there, why not milk them? But every time we brought the whole herd out here, they dropped their production and we never picked that up. And the idea came along and we thought, this is a good idea, we'll try it. Generally the heifers calve early, so they are mixed with the older herd to teach them how to milk and put them through the shed. 3 weeks before mating, we'll separate them, put them in their own herd. They've had twice a day milking for at least a month almost. And then they go on once a day milking. And then that takes a lot of pressure off them to try and bring them on heat to get them in calf. I guess mastitis was a concern, but they've actually had less mastitis than when they were in twice a day, so probably the less stress of the milking is beneficial for them. I haven't noticed any difference in the vat at all. I think the older cows are performing much better without the extra cows per paddock and the graze intensity. And the old cows aren't walking out the back of the farm and taking a lot of energy doing that. So I think what we've lost in the heifers, we've gained in the older cows. When they're all in one herd, the older cows would bully the younger ones a bit, and walking out here was a big effort for the old cows to walk out here. So the young ones went backwards and lost a lot of weight, walking backwards and forwards twice a day. The Hawke's Bay sun, it gets very hot in summer. So to walk 460 cows way out 3 k's, the furthest part of the farm, it was too much for them and they lost a lot of production. So by having a smaller herd, they can come to the shed much quicker, only once a day, and they've got a whole day to relax and ruminate and make milk. At this stage, they've got to get used to realising there's good quality grass out here and walking from the shed. At the moment they're balking a bit and wanting to go to the easier country. But I think as time progresses they'll get more used to it and walk faster out here. We're at the furthest point of the farm looking down towards the better country on the highest part of the farm, which we've shut off for trees because it was just a dangerous place for cattle to be. The Regional Council will fund us for half the plantings for native trees and poplars. They've been very helpful and generous with their information as well. When we started here as share milkers, we had 3 years. You don't have as much input into the structure of the farm or taking out land for production. Now as equity you feel like you're more part of the business, more part of the environment, and you can start putting your own footprint on the land.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.